Hey, how is everybody doing? Welcome to your lunchtime. This is just my little vlog post for the day. So I wanted to come on and I wanted to just let you know something. Okay, you ready? Can I tell you a little secret? I want to just tell you right now. You are literally one thought away. You are literally one decision and one thought away from a new level. You are literally one decision and one thought away from, excuse me while I look at what earrings I'm going to wear today. I think I'm going to wear these. You are literally one decision and one thought away from moving in a new direction. You are literally one decision and one thought away from new thinking, new ways of thinking. You are one decision and one thought away from getting healthy. You are literally one decision and one thought away from living your best life. You are literally one thought away and one decision from whether or not you succeed in your job. You are one thought away and literally one decision away from whether or not you are going to increase your level of skill. So I want to just kind of get you thinking in the direction of that you can. What if it does work out? What if it is for you? What if it will work? What if they can do it, why can't I do it? How would things change for you if you started thinking differently, if you started speaking differently? I have been seeing a whole lot of people posting a whole lot of stuff. They're complaining, they're criticizing. And I'm like, guys, if you want to see change, we have to start being the change. We can't keep criticizing, condemning, and complaining because we're not going to see different. If we keep doing things the same way, keep talking the same, acting the same, deciding the same, we're not going to see things any different. And things will not change for us. Things will not change. Even though things out there might not look like they're changing, and even though things out there, you have people that are making some really crazy decisions and everything else, doing things the same way isn't going to change things. I know people are justifying why they're complaining and criticizing and stuff, but really, in all honesty, if you really want to be real about it, criticizing, complaining, and condemning doesn't bring change. It only keeps things in the same negativity cycle. Things don't change. And then that's all you're focused on, is how crappy everything is. And that decision to engage in all that crappy negativity will send you in a downward spiral, and it's hard to climb back up. Birds of a feather flock together. And I'm like, what on earth am I a part of? I had to post something. I'm like, hey, listen, we can't be the change if we're still sitting here complaining and condemning and criticizing. You want to see things change? It starts with prayer. These are people that know what I'm talking about. Starts with prayer. Starts with decreeing and declaring the new things we want to see. By the way, the words that we speak, if we realize how much power they had, we would change up what we're speaking. You want to start seeing things new? You want to start seeing new cycles of victory? You want to start seeing new cycles of confidence instead of defeat? You want to start seeing cycles that are new, that are going to catapult you into new seasons, that where you say, holy copycats, Batman, here I go. Where you're saying going to a new level is non-negotiable, where you're saying it doesn't matter what things look like for me, this is where I need to go. And then of course, you have these warning things going off, warning bombs going off in your head. Warning, warning, what if it doesn't work out? What if it does? What if the very thing that you need is on the other side of letting things go? Maybe even people. I just got to keep things real. Who you are connected to and who you have connection with, who you are aligned with, matters. Yes. Like I said, birds of a feather flock together. If you're there, say hello. My Wi-Fi is acting up, so I can't see if you're typing anything. But can we all agree that in order to get to a new level, we got to think differently. We got to speak differently. We cannot keep speaking the same and doing the same and expect to see different things happen. That is a definition of insanity. You will bang your head against the sidewalk and it's not fun. It's not pretty. But I'm telling you, the moment things start switching up in the way that we speak, the moment things change in the way that we start switching up our mindset, the moment that things start, the moment that we see that things start changing, the moment we start decreeing and declaring differently than what we see or the circumstances that are flying at us, I guarantee you things will be different. You know how I know? Because I do it and I've done it. And in fact, in 2012, that is the year that God started working on me because I was negative. I was the negative committee leader at jobs. I was a complainer. I even surrounded myself. Guess what? I had friends that were also very negative. Birds of a feather flock together. And I made a decision in 2012. I am not going to be a part of that. Have I been perfect at it? No. But let me tell you, what I have seen, things change when we choose to think differently. Things change when we choose to speak differently. And people might not like you all the time, and that's okay. People might not want to invite you everywhere, and that's okay. You might not be part of the popular crowd, and that's okay. I would rather not be part of the popular crowd and be able to have sanity and peace. Just saying. Who you hang around with is key, okay? But so I just want to share that with you real quick. I got on here to encourage you. One thought and one decision away from living your best life. One thought and one decision away from, doesn't matter what you have in your bank account, doesn't matter what you have in your house. One thought and one word away, I'm telling you, will change the course of your day, of your destiny. It will change how you see yourself. It will change how you see your circumstances. And it will change how things start changing for you, even when everything out there looks crappy. Now, the people that commented on my post in this group that I'm a part of, that still are deciding that complaining and negativity is okay, I'm like, sorry, y'all got to stop that. That's not what this group is for. We can't complain and then see change. It's not going to work. You cannot criticize other people, especially those in leadership, and expect to see things change. We are instructed, in fact, if this is a church moment, we are instructed to bless our leaders and pray for them. That's what we are instructed to do. It doesn't make any sense, I know. Why would people want to pray for leaders who are dictators and doing things illegally and they should be thrown in prison? Yes. Why? Because that's what God says to do. Because when you do that, read his word. So I'm not here to tickle people's ears. If you want an ear tickler, there's plenty of those out there, but I'm not one of them. But I can say this. Hey, Colleen, how's it going? But I can say this. We are one thought and one word away from seeing things change in our lives. And I'm telling you, if you look at where you're at today, and if you look at where you were at even 6 months ago, a month ago, a year ago, and you're not in the same place, good, keep going. Don't focus on how much farther you have to go. Focus on how far you've come. Think about what you've overcome, because that's what we are instructed to dwell on. That's what we are instructed to think on. So with that, I gotta go. I'm on a time crunch. I just had to get on here and bring an encouraging word. And you know what? Don't be afraid to think and speak differently. Don't be afraid, because there's people around you whose lives will change. And they might not understand why you sound so weird, because if you're not going along with the masses, but it's okay. Be different, be you, be set apart, be who God created you to be, and don't you dare apologize. Don't you dare apologize. In fact, I think I got some great content coming for another video, because I'm done apologizing for being me. Anyway, so with that being said, that's right. One thought or many thoughts and decisions away from change and monumental change. You are absolutely correct. That right there speaks. You could probably teach on that right there. And to add to that as well, when other people see that that you're not allowing, your stuff to define you and stop you, they'll catch on. There are some who won't, but the ones who do, you're like, man, awesome, keep going. So anyway, I love you. I pray you have an amazing day, and go out there and be different. It's okay. Don't apologize. So I gotta go. I'll come at you soon with a new video. Bye-bye.